Check. Okay, yeah, now I can hear myself. Check 1 2.
Check.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Off to a good start.
This is a good start.
Yeah.
You watch last night's debate?
Oh, we're gonna just dive right into politics. I'm not gonna lie. I put it on and I fell asleep within 15 minutes.
You did?
Yeah.
They're eating the dogs. I watched that part, and then I think I.
Yeah, you're like, oh, sorry, I can't hang out. Like last night, you're like, oh, sorry,
no,
I can't
'cause
hang
I
out
wasn't
because I'm watching the debate. I was like, I don't believe that for a second.
I like was Snapchatting you like the whole time.
You were watching The Price is Right from 1973.
You were watching that.
No, I was.
What's
watching
like your
King of the
favorite
Hill.
game show ever?
That's a good question. I mean, Price is Right was like iconic in 2003 sick days when that was the only thing on TV. Oh, no, probably Jeopardy, I'd say. Before
Jeopardy?
Rip in Peace, but before Alex Trebek.
Who's the host right now?
I think it's Ken Jennings.
And how is he doing?
I don't have cable anymore, so I don't watch it.
How'd you watch the debate then?
HBO.
Oh, HBO.
Yeah, they
okay,
stream
okay.
it. Although I didn't really watch it.
I watched it for like a little bit, and then it kind of got boring because I feel like the moderators were. Should we just? I don't know what to talk about. Well, it doesn't. I just want to say thanks for having to be here and having to do this, and yeah, let's just get it going.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you moderating the debate?
I'm moderating the debate.
Do you get your cue cards?
I feel like it's like the podcast when like. You know how like a bunch of guys are like, yo, we should start a podcast.
Yeah, but they have nothing to talk
get
about.
on there and just talk about like fruit or something.
Yeah. Would you rather have a podcast son or an OnlyFans daughter?
Oh, that's probably a podcast son.
Yeah.
How many kids do you have?
None.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know who these people are?
I think he works at Ace Hardware.
Yeah.
He looks like he would be at a, some sort of music festival, like in what is that one that they have?
Like
Gathering of the Vibes.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
I think that guy works at he works at Eastern Pulse. And then this guy works at the Haunted Hayride.
I remember I went to a skate show at Eastern Pulse in like, I don't know how long ago, but they apparently like their tour van or something got stuck. So we were just like sitting there for like 5 hours and they finally showed up. And then I didn't have anything for them to sign. So I had them sign my shoe. I think I had an Etnie at the time.
What did he sign it with?
A pen.
And it worked?
Yeah.
What did you have him say on it?
His name.
I remember one time Andy McDonald and Honey Hawk went to Eastern Pulse.
Really?
And they like just hung out there.
I think this was like the Etnie skate team or something went there, but.
Oh, that's right. I feel like they used to have skate teams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's just like a group of like 5 dudes who just do a bunch of tricks. I don't know.
We got a skate team.
But now the tricks nowadays are so much better. Like there's that video I sent you the other day, dude doing a Christ air off of like a set of stairs.
I feel like I've never seen anyone do a Christ air in real life.
No, just in Skate 3.
Just in Skate 3.
But back in the day, it's like if you could kickflip, that was like insane.
That's like the only trick I feel like I can do right now is like just a kickflip.
Yeah.
I feel like whenever we play skate, it's always like
Your brother does like a tray flip, and then I'm like, all right.
I just feel like I just want to take
I'm
the
out.
S.
I'll
Yo,
take the S.
I feel like you're better at this than I am.
At what?
Doing a podcast. Like I
Yeah.
feel like you should be the host.
Oh, all right.
For real. Let me think. This is I haven't done one in a long time, so I'm kind
Yeah.
of like nervous.
Who was the last one you did?
My uncle Stevie yeah. Oh no, I think I did my sister.
Okay.
How was your day today?
Not too bad. Most of my days are just wake up, go to the gym, go to work, hang out with you.
Yeah, that's pretty much my days
That's
too. I
like
just
it.
kind of wait until we're like
Yeah.
able to hang out.
I'm like, all right, is it like 9:30? Is he ready to invite me over so I can
I
fall
don't-
asleep with it,
like
15 minutes after I get there?
How many friends do you have where like you hang out with them like super late? Like
Pretty much you.
it's like a booty call
Yeah.
hang out, but that's okay. I feel like, but I feel like I don't know. I don't really have that many friends except for you. And like everyone else has like a job too.
I know.
You know.
I know. It's like
And I'm just
people are
trying
like
to do
married
this.
with kids, and I'm just like, Hey, you want to play like Grand Theft Auto 4 on your 32
I feel like I could
TV?
do that. Is it that big?
It's a little bigger than that.
I feel like I could do that though, forever. Like sometimes I wish I didn't.
Do you remember when we used to work together? We used to deliver pizza together.
Oh yeah, we did used to deliver pizza. Yeah, that was fun.
That was a fun job. I'm not gonna lie. Like that was like, I mean, there was a couple dudes there who were like in their 50s doing that, and I was
Trent.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't know. I couldn't see myself doing it till I was 50, but it was a pretty fun job for like college time.
Yeah, I thought, and I feel like we met too, like a lot of people there that were kind of our age.
Yeah.
There was one guy who worked there who was like obsessed with the Mets.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He was
He knew exactly how much like a pizza and a soda cost at Shea Stadium. He's like, yeah, you got to go up to the third concession booth on the left and ask for Bill. He'll hook you up. He knows.
He
me.
knew like all of the prices at the game, and I was like, I don't think I'm ever gonna go. And then he used to live in the
above the community
next to the
center.
bar.
He's
next to the bar.
I was like, how much is your rent? He's like, well, I mow the lawn, so they take $50 off a month. And I was like,
that's sick.
Yeah,
that's cool. I like that house, but it's like, I thought it was like a museum or something.
I think it's like a event center kind of thing.
Oh yeah, where they have like birthday parties and stuff. What's the most money you've ever gotten on like a delivery tip?
A couple times, like going to the corporate buildings. You'd bring like 12 pizzas in, or like those. We had those like boxes that were like rigid.
Yeah, like a party pizza.
Yeah, the party pizza ones. I've gotten like 30 something from one of those
Damn.
before.
That'd be really. I don't think I've ever gotten that much.
They used to play favorites. They would like when one of them was like that would come out. They'd be like, give it to the guy that they like.
Oh,
like Trent.
Oh, yeah. He used to eat the breadsticks though, like before he would put them in the thing.
I know.
Like, what are you doing?
Get your grubby hands off of those.
No, but that was a fun job.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was supposed to deliver pizza to someone, and I got out of the car and I dropped the whole thing on the grass. But then I still gave it to them. And I just left. I didn't know what to do.
I did that one time. I was like, opened the door. And it was like a soup on top of the pizza. And as soon as I pulled it out, the soup just splattered on their front steps. She's like, it's okay. And I was
like, you're like, are you sure?
Yeah.
And then you just left.
Yeah. And then one time I was delivering like real late at night. Like it was like the last order of the night and it was dark out. And I was walking through the yard and I like banged my shin on their, I don't know what it was, something like in the middle of their yard, just like at shin height. And I was like, I thought I broke my tibia or something like that. And I just like limped over and I was like, here's your pizza.
You're like, here you go. See ya.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a fun job.
Yeah.
That was like the last job I think I had. Like last like real job I think I had.
Yeah. No, what about Dunkin' Donuts?
Oh yeah, Dunkin'. Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah. Dunkin' Donuts.
No, Brugger's was before that.
Brugger's. I used to drive for Uber.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of figured it wasn't for me.
Yeah.
Just having a job in general just wasn't for me.
It's not for me either, but I don't really have a choice. I'm not musically talented. So.
How long have we been friends for?
So, I mean, our brothers were friends like when we were in high school, but we weren't friends in high school.
No.
I think right after we graduated high school.
I feel like we were friends in high school, like towards the end maybe. Because we used to hang out in like a big group, like with Stauber and all that.
Yeah, there used to be like, I remember like a couple times we'd be like out in your driveway playing basketball, and there'd be like 13 people over at your house.
Oh yeah.
Now it's just you and me. We're the last remaining.
We're the last ones standing.
The last Mohicans.
Sometimes like I miss being that young.
Yeah, that was fun.
Like I just miss being like, not having like a lot of responsibilities, but just like doing whatever just like having to like do whatever we wanted. You know? And not
I had a lot
worry.
more free time back then too. Like, with between like class and work, it was kind of like whatever. But nowadays, it's like you don't have time to do anything.
I know.
Too many responsibilities and everything.
My free time is only from like 8 o'clock till like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's the only time. That's the only time I can talk to anyone.
That's all.
Yeah, that's it. All right, I feel like now that we're getting into it, it's starting to get a little bit easier.
Yeah,
it's hard. Like it's weird having to sit next to you, like on the couch, like we're just talking. But like when we're like here, it's like it is different, but it's not. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Yeah.
I feel like you're doing it like super good.
I don't know.
Have you done a podcast before?
No. I listened to them. Although I see like this one podcast I really like they did like a behind the scenes thing, and it was like the guy literally just like goes into his closet and he has like those boards a lot. You probably know what they are. The music.
Oh, well, like
stuff.
the soundproofing boards, yeah.
boards, and he just like goes into his closet and films it, and like it's like a really popular podcast. You would think that the guy would have like his own studio.
Really? I feel like that's how like a lot of people start too.
Yeah.
Like I know someone else started in their closet. We could go in that closet if you want, just hang out. I don't know.
Still that wig and the banana suit.
I do. Yeah, I do.
Remember that time like
That was my last Halloween costume, I
put
think.
the banana suit on and you put your hands through the sleeves and played the piano for me?
Yeah, that's because we were trying to impress a girl.
Yeah. I don't think it worked.
It didn't work, no. I think she was older.
Yeah. Older girl.
I like older girls.
How much older?
Old.
Yeah.
Like, well, not that much older.
There's a chick at the gym who, one time she asked me, like, how many more sets do you have left? And I was like, you can have it. I thought she was going to beat me up.
Like, how many sets you have left? Do you have a favorite TV show?
Probably King of the Hill.
Okay.
I know it's not your favorite.
No, I'm just trying to. I know that there's a lot of people out there who really like that show.
Yeah. No, they're bringing it back. The problem is like half the
They're
cast
bringing it back so they can cancel it again?
Yeah. Yeah, they'll do like 2 seasons. Problem is like Tom Petty is dead. And then
Tom Petty?
Yeah, he played one of the characters.
Oh.
You know, the guy, he actually did the song for the trailer of GTA 6.
Oh,
You know
yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's dead. The voice of his wife is dead. And then one of the main characters just died like last year.
Yeah.
And then I forget, I think there's like another guy, something. So I don't know how they're gonna do it, but
do you like the show Impractical Jokers? Impractical Jokers.
No.
Okay. I just like to laugh sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Just like it's starting to get good.
Yeah.
I feel like I should have offered you something to like drink. Do you want to drink?
You're not a very good host.
I know.
Where's my Diet Coke?
You don't. I ask you for one every time you come in. You don't want any.
You didn't ask me this time. I would have said yes this time.
Yo, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
You said that you're like raw dog in life right now. Like you're not on like
any medication,
any pills or anything.
Yeah.
And how does that feel? It probably feels good, right?
Yeah. I take a little vitamin D in the winter. That's about it.
Oh yeah, to get the sun.
Sad. To get the sun. Yeah.
You ever feel like you have like any like anxiety ever or no?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, recently I was trying to do this job where you couldn't be on any medications. Like I wasn't gonna, like, you know.
Oh, like you weren't allowed to have like any.
I didn't want anything to be on my record or anything like that.
Yeah, like a medical.
So.
Yeah.
But
like any psychiatric issues.
Yeah.
They're like he can't be trusted.
Yeah.
I got you.
We don't like this guy.
So did you watch the debate?
I think right around the dog part I fell asleep. So
they're eating the dogs. I actually saw that on the news though. I saw like some guy like was walking with like a dead bird or something. I don't know. It wasn't a dog, but
maybe like
maybe it was a prop. I don't know.
I really like birds though, so I don't want to see any dead
You like birds? Yeah, I like birds too. What's your favorite kind of bird? I like a blue jay.
Blue jays are cool. They're very common. I like a blue bird, you know, is a very pretty bird, but like a Baltimore Oriole or
like the baseball team?
Yeah. Or
like a seagull?
No, I don't like gulls that much, but like mallard, like for ducks, I love a mallard. You like the green head and all.
Okay.
Those are cool.
Damn, this is going to be... You what?
I put bird seed out. Well, not now because you're not supposed to feed them in the summer. But when it gets a little colder out, I put bird seed out.
Really?
Made a little bird house for them.
I feel like this is also, too, like a good way, because I feel like this is like a lot about you that I don't really know.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know that you like to do that.
Yeah. I listen to like bird calls and like I'm like, oh, that's like a cardinal.
Can you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You can tell because they all have different calls.
Are you able to do a bird call? Like, can you summon a bird?
Yeah, it's funny actually. You're not supposed to play sounds of birds in order to like attract them. Like like you could make a like a blue jay. You could like record it and then play it back and like try and get them to come to you, like so you can like get a better view of them. But you're not supposed to do that because it like confuses them.
I feel like you can pull it up on your phone, like the certain kind of sound or certain kind of call.
Yeah, but
that's
you're not
interesting.
really supposed to do that.
I also feel like you have like the right kind of backyard for that.
Yeah, I got a lot of wildlife.
You got a lot of crazy stuff
I
in
have
your
like
yard.
coyotes, mountain lions.
Yeah, what? What was the first thing you said?
Foxes,
What was the first thing you said?
mountain lion,
No, before that.
birds,
No, the other one.
raccoons.
No, the yote one.
Oh, coyote.
Coyote. Yeah.
I
Coyote.
get so much wildlife back there. It's crazy.
I wanted. You once had an emu in your backyard.
I did once. No, that was my front yard. But yes, I did have an emu in my front yard. To be fair, it wasn't a wild emu.
No, doesn't your
It was
neighbor have a pet emu?
Yeah, my neighbor had a pet emu. So what happened was, I'm sitting out in my room and I can see outside, like a couple of my neighbors are out and they're like pointing at something. So I go outside and I was like, "Is that an emu?"
You're like, is that an ostrich?
Yeah, I don't really know what the difference is, to be honest. So, but it apparently it was an emu.
And so it like just got out of the cage.
It got out. Well, I don't think it was in a cage. I think it was in like a fenced-in yard. So apparently it got out and it was walking around my front yard. And somebody called animal control, and we actually all like helped them wrangle it in. Like there was like this woman who came who was like a emu
Expert.
wrangler. So we all like put our arms out like this and made like a kind of like a channel to like direct him into the animal control van. And then like the lady kind of like at the end like jumped and like kind of like got him inside and then took him to her house, and now she owns him.
I feel like that could be like super, super dangerous. Because you don't know if, I guess like you don't know like if they're going to like attack you or something.
I mean, up close, it was a little scary. He like looked at me and he's like ran right towards me, and I started to like back up. She's like, no, don't back up.
You're like, how am I supposed to know? I've never been in this situation.
I've never encountered an emu before.
That's crazy.
And then my other neighbor has a peacock, because they have a really weird call. Yeah, they have like a weird, like sound that they make, and I had to look it up, and I found it was a peacock. And then he's actually like right behind me, but like a few streets away. But like his house is behind mine, so you can hear it like clear as day all day long making the calls. It's so weird.
See, I always feel like in the town that we live in, there's not like a lot of crazy animals like that, but there are. There's a lot of bears.
Yeah, no,
there's a lot of bear.
Yeah, my friend sent me a picture of the bear at his. He has bees, and they were like, the bear was like attacking his beehives, like a cartoon.
Maybe they want, yeah, like they wanted honey.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what I would do if I was in that situation with like.
If you were the bear?
No.
Oh.
No, like if I saw one bear, like are you supposed to? Or I just, I don't know, because like I seen like all like these.
People.
You what?
I think they're usually afraid of people now.
But those are black bears, right? But not like a brown bear. There's no brown bears around here.
Well, so it's funny. So black bears, like I think it's a species of bear. So there are bears that are brown that are black bears.
Bears that are brown that are black bears.
Like there's brown bears, like a species, and like those are brown.
But like the black
bears that are brown.
Oh.
And those are like not super dangerous. Like I don't think we really have brown bears in.
Okay, yeah, because I think I'm thinking of the ones that are.
You're thinking of
in like the North Pole.
Bear.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, like a grizzly bear.
Polar bear. Those are the white ones.
There was this one video that I saw on Reddit. This guy got his face eaten off, and like he started to film it.
That happened in Stanford. Probably like 20 years ago. That woman had a pet chimpanzee.
I was just gonna say the freaking chimps. Those things are crazy.
They're so smart. Like you see, like those people at the zoo, like interacting with them.
They are. Well, because I feel like aren't like, well, evolution.
Oh, I thought that we weren't doing a political podcast.
Oh, I'm just talking about evolution. Is that real? Well,
is that real?
I don't think that we came from them.
Yeah.
I think that there was something in between, like. Obviously, because they have like a lot of the same features that we do, but there was something that happened in between that I think people are unsure of.
Yeah.
Because, right?
I'm going to plead the fifth on this since I don't want to be attacked by any of your followers for having the wrong opinion.
Literally, I don't have any followers on this channel. This channel's completely new.
Yeah.
Nah, but like with the chimps, those things can go crazy.
Yeah.
Those things rip people's faces off.
Yeah.
Because I think they're just like super strong.
Yeah, they are. I mean, you know what'd be crazy if we could get like a gorilla on like a bench press regimen.
Yeah,
we could probably bench. I think because they're not training. They
could probably bench like 400
easily, and that's probably like without any training. Like imagine if you could like teach a gorilla to bench press, and like you had them on like a like a 5 day a week.
I have one right here.
You have one right here. We could get one.
That'd be. I haven't been to the zoo in a long time.
Yeah.
Have you been to the zoo?
I can't remember last time I've been to a zoo. They're kind of mean, honestly.
Like the Beardsley Zoo?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are kind of mean.
I'm like, I don't want to see that. I'd rather see them in my backyard.
Yeah, than in like a cage. No, but they used to have like an aquarium thing in the mall
mm-hmm.
where they had like a horse and stuff like in the mall. Like that
Oh, I
can't
don't
be.
remember. At the Trumbull Mall?
Yeah, it was like an aquarium slash like horse slash like zoo type
Aquarium
of thing.
slash horse.
No, it was like an aquarium slash like a zoo type of thing. But it
Yeah.
just made me think like having to put animals in
In the mall.
the mall like that.
Like, did
probably
they
can't
walk
be.
them through the concourse? Like, did they take them down the elevator?
Well, that's
and
how I was
stuff?
thinking. I was like, how did they get them in here?
Yeah. Like, how did they get the cars in there, too?
Yeah, you're
Do
right.
they just like,
Yeah,
drive them
that's
through
true.
The glass?
How do they drive them down the escalator?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I filmed like a solo episode of this where I
Okay.
just talked about random
I
stuff.
didn't even.
Like I talked about Trump getting shot, and
Really? I didn't see that. Where'd you post it?
it's on my Chats with Chambers TikTok. I have another TikTok. It has like I don't know, like 100 followers.
Like, I'm of the age where I don't have TikTok. I just have Instagram, so I just watch TikTok videos like 3 weeks later after they make their way onto TikTok.
Yeah.
You know,
Is that it's because you're too mature for TikTok?
Yeah, exactly.
You have a PhD in maturity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm
I
just
s-
I have enough time, spent on my phone. I don't need another one. And
I know. I have a lot of screen time.
yeah,
I think it's like 16 hours a week.
yeah.
That's
I
a
started doing this thing. I have my phone in the other room, like my bedroom. I don't bring the phone in the bedroom, and then that way I like sleep a little better.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's smart.
Yeah.
I feel like it's hard though, because sometimes at night when like I'm laying in my bed,
Yeah.
I feel like alone. Like
yeah.
I need like background noise or something.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No, yeah, I get it.
You
I just get really tired because I stay here until like 11:30, and then fall asleep on your couch, and then drive home really sleepy. So by
Yeah.
the time I get home, I'm like exhausted.
well,
so.
like you can fall asleep in like jeans.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how you do that.
Oh yeah, no, I could fall asleep anywhere.
One time you fell asleep on a bar stool.
Yeah,
Where you like
pushed
you
together,
lined three
yeah.
of them up and you fell asleep.
Yeah, but you
that
didn't
was-
give me anywhere else to sit.
Oh, I didn't know you were gonna come over and fall asleep. Dude, I feel like we used to have like a lot of fun times
Yeah,
being young and
young.
Let me think about what else I could ask you. Yeah, what's your favorite Grand Theft Auto?
I mean, part of me wants to say San Andreas, but we've been playing 4 a lot, and that one's fun.
4 is sick.
Yeah.
4 is the best one. I've been playing San Andreas on my Switch, and it's to ass.
Well, because you're playing it on the Switch.
I know,
You
but
gotta get a PS2 and like relive the.
but it's the remastered version.
But no, you gotta get a PS2 with one of those TV screens where it's square and not like the wide one, and then like it's like this big.
Like a
And then-
handheld one?
No. Like you get like one of those big TVs with the red, white, and yellow jacks in the front.
Oh, yeah,
that you
yeah,
plug
yeah,
the PS2 into. That you gotta like relive the whole experience,
I think that's a good idea.
and you gotta like look around for Bigfoot and stuff, and put in like the cheat codes that you get off of a piece of paper that you wrote down from your computer.
Yeah. I used to go on cheatcodecc.com.
Yeah.
They had a lot of good stuff on there.
Did you have the family computer like down in the basement here, and then like the TV upstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah. We had
Yeah.
like a desk that was like this big by this big in the basement for the computer, and no internet, but until like way later. But then everything else was upstairs.
Damn. So like, where did you used to game though? You used to game downstairs. Or you used to
My-
game upstairs.
In my bedroom, yeah.
Yeah, I used to always want to have games in my room. My mom would never let me have a PlayStation in my room,
Really?
so I was gonna fry my brain.
That didn't do a lot of good, I guess.
No, it doesn't. Well, now I have it up there.
Yeah.
I want to get a PS2 and then a PS3, just tape them together, and that's a PS5.
I want to get a PSP.
Oh, I used to have a
Those were
PSP. Those were
sick.
sick,
Yeah.
dude. I'm so happy that you wanted to come on here. Thanks. What else? What else can we talk about? I got this whole setup. I got nothing to talk about. Who's your favorite rapper?
I'd be. I'm gonna have to give it to 50.
50
Yeah.
Cent.
He's
Yeah.
just like, it's not just the rap. Like, he's like the ultimate troll.
He is the ultimate troll, especially if you look at like his old tweets from,
Yeah.
from 10 years ago.
And like, this is 50.com.
This is 50. Is that site still up?
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
feel that's like E-Bomb's World.
Oh, E-Bomb's World was good.
Yeah.
Or
Albino Black Sheep.
Albino Black Sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were all good sites.
Addictinggames.com,
Or
Congregate.
Meta Cafe. Do you remember that?
Wasn't that just like for sharing others?
Oh,
sites?
maybe.
I can't remember which one.
Maybe
that
I'm
was.
thinking of wasn't there a site that was called like the Daily Motion
Yeah, that was for videos. That was kind
Oh.
of like before.
or like
I don't know
Live
if that was
Leak?
before YouTube. Yeah, Live Leak.
That was for like deaths.
Yeah.
I never watched that.
No.
I know that like you're really into fitness and stuff, and I think I'm like trying to get back into fitness.
Yeah.
I'm a little, I'm little, but I'm trying to get back into it.
Get a bike. Let's go for a bike ride.
You feel like biking is good for?
It's way better than running. I can't run. Like, it's so boring to me.
I hate running.
It hurts my knees and stuff, but biking is so much better.
And do you bike on a flat land or uphill?
I mostly do mountain biking, so it's like mix of both.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I would love. I'll get a Schwinn.
Yeah.
Or like a mongoose.
Yeah. Did I tell you I started right? So like my work doesn't have parking at the building, so I have to park like kind of like a ways away. So what I used to do when I first started was I used to walk, and it would take me like 10 or 15 minutes to walk that far. So then I bought like a little razor scooter, like a push one, not like the electric one, just like
no,
a push
like a
one.
little push scooter.
And I was like pushing it, and I was like, man, this is so much better. I'm like, I cut it down from like 12 minutes to 8. And then a couple weeks ago, I was like, I found my old red line bike from when I was like 8.
Oh, those bikes were fast though too.
Well, mine was.
Those were like the BMX bikes,
yeah,
right?
the BMX bike was like steel. It was really heavy, but but so it's so small that it actually fits in my trunk. So I've been taking that to work, and I ride that to work now.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You bring the bike in the office?
I bring it
That's
up the
cool.
elevator.
I mean, like, I guess you can.
Yeah.
That's
Nobody
sick.
said anything to me. It's fast. I'm there in like 4 minutes.
Where do you park?
I just park on like a street,
Oh, okay.
just like wherever.
Are you near like the train station? Union Station?
Kinda.
If you could give one piece of advice to
Was this a job interview?
what's your if you could give what do you think the meaning of life is? That took a turn. I
Yeah.
don't know. Just
What do you think the meaning of life
oh
is?
damn, okay.
Damn, throwing it back at you.
I think it's to just like I think it's really just about like having to enjoy the people that you're hanging out with and work hard and maybe make a family.
Yeah.
And
Fair enough.
become as rich as you possibly can and become as big and strong as you possibly
Yeah,
can.
mostly, yeah.
And then
But the problem is like they're installing all these mirrors to make you look smaller, and it like messes with your head.
I know that's why I don't really look in the mirror.
Yeah. How
Sometimes
many?
I
So do you want like 7 kids or 4?
do. 7.
Yeah,
I think I'm only gonna have 2.
2.
Well, I like 2 kids.
Yeah.
How many kids do you want?
I don't know. It's a good question. I mean, you don't really have much control over that. I guess you do a little bit.
All right, this was my friend Connor. He's the man. Thanks for being on. Thanks for coming on,
Yeah,
Chats with
thanks for having
Chambers.
me.
And yeah, I'll be a little more prepared next time.
Yeah, we'll try.
All right, cool.